Well, good morning, everybody. On Saturday, the 23rd, I think, of May, and I'm just in my garden. As you can see, going to be a beautiful day. Look at that, beautiful blue skies, the first proper blue skies we've seen in well over a week. Today is to the rear gable wall, or finish off the painting the rear gable wall. So I've put the ladder up there. I've already done this little bit round here. I did that well over a week ago, and I sort of did part the way through the part of the way round the window. I did a little bit up on the apex there, but I need to do a second coat. So I've got a ladder here, and if we move round here, petunias are coming out. Isn't that lovely? It's going to be really warm today. The dogwood is flowering. We had quite a lot of rain overnight, which is why it's all a bit damp still. And then we've got the temporary arrangement here. These are some more plants that I bought from Tesco. 3 for the price of 6. A couple of dahlias and a petunia here. And then round here you can see I've got another ladder up there, because what I need to do, of course, if I just move back here, I need to put some sort of sheeting over the conservatory roof to protect it from the splashes. Now I'm hoping I don't have to stand on the roof. I'm hoping that with my extending rollers and stuff, I'm going to be able to reach over and do what I need to do. Who knows? I've got to say, I think I've said before, I'm not very keen on ladders or heights, but I want to get this done so it's out of the way, and then I can move on to some other projects. Right, so here we go. Well, here we go. And there's the tray of paint. Right, good morning. So this is the result of yesterday's efforts with the painting of the rear gable. I can see some marks, I don't know if they come up in the film or not, but I'm not going back up there to try and paint them out. I've had enough of ladders for the time being. I also don't quite know what to do with the cable there, whether to paint it magnolia so that it hides it, or just to leave it as it is. It looks a bit scruffy, but there we go. It's the cable from the solar panel battery to the consumer unit. And of course, if I do paint it magnolia, what do I do with that bit there? So I'm just thinking about it. So what else have we got? I need to move the rosemary somewhere. That looks a bit in the way there. I've cleared the pond out. So, and I've got something growing there. Can't remember what that is, but it looks rather splendid. And I've got my water lily coming up. I had a fountain in there, but it seems to have stopped working, which is a little bit unfortunate. This lilac tree is going to be moved back over there later on today, when I move the bench back down to the corner in front of the garage. Things are coming along quite nicely, I think. That's going to look nice on there. And then this is all coming to life. Yes, I planted this morning. I need to sort this out because I've got these the wrong way round. The little dahlia should be in front, and the two of the thingies should be behind because they're going to grow quite tall. I can't remember. Cosmos. Now, when I took a plant out of here, a rather scraggy looking geranium, and when I took it out, I found poor Darcy Bustle underneath, just about clinging on for life. So I've taken her out and I've put her in this pot with a bit of rhizome. I shall feed her and let's see what happens. She's never really been very happy in this garden at all. I've never found anywhere where I can put her where she thrives. So this is the last chance saloon, I think, for her. But things are coming along generally quite nicely. Lots of geums. This ajuba is struggling a bit for some reason. The weedlia is lovely. Such a lovely corner this at the moment. I mean, obviously it's not going to last because it's late spring flowering, but it is lovely. Stuff is dropping off the holly tree. Look at that, complete and utter mess, so I need to clear that up. And yeah, that's the geranium thingy I took out. I've got a couple of pots here I need to fill. I've got another geranium a dahlia I don't quite know what to do with. That was one of the 3 for £6 from Tesco. And then I took out a dead heather from there this morning. So I'm off to the garden centre shortly. I need to get a few bits and pieces, and I need to get a base for my garden parasol. Then I shall do some more gardening, move everything back now that I've done the paintwork here, decide what to do about that cable. I need to put this old water butt onto Facebook free cycle, and yeah, and hopefully this afternoon the clouds are clearing now, so it should warm up and be a lovely afternoon, and I should just sit outside and enjoy the good weather. Right, so at the garden centre I bought 2 pinks, which were 2 for the price of 1, so that's £4.50 each. I bought a little variegated geranium. I bought some more bedding, including nicotinia. Well, I do like nicotinia, I love the smell. some calendula and some dianthus. Then I bought a few rock plants for here, and I chose ones that would go into the shade. So I'm going to plant those and then take the dog for a walk. Then I'm going to reorganise out here. Obviously it's going to have to be moved out again when the new chippings come, but it's really the best place for it, I think, because it's out of the way. Right, I've got to bring all the rubbish down. Okay, so there we are. Quite easy to do. I think this is more or less central. These two containers down here, I originally bought for the front garden, but they didn't fit. So the only really place I can put them is here. Unfortunately, I think they're too shallow to have anything that's a climber. So I've put the hostas in and then just a couple of bedding plants, which hopefully will thrive because this is in semi-shade for most of the day. But there we go. So as we move back, you can see it's a much better sight line from the patio. Far better. Right. Oh, it's still a bit wonky. I'm going to have to straighten it up a bit. But this is good. So the bench is back down there. That's been repositioned up there. Excellent. I'll decide what next I'm going to do now.